Well, as first of all, I want to welcome you to NPIM Weekend and thank you for being here with us in Atlanta as we have this event here this year.
It's good to be with you, Patrice.
First of all, could you just give us, well, first of all, what many people know who you are, but just for those who may not know, in terms of what you do and what Marketplace Leaders is all about.
Marketplace Leaders was founded to help men and women see their work as a calling and a ministry, and to help them understand their full purpose in and through their work life. And so we develop equipping and training, writing, conferences, and so forth all around that. And of course our daily devotion on TGIF Today, God's First, that goes to a couple 100,000 folks a day by email around the world, helps sort of, it's like the arrow that shoots out that message every day. But then we take it to different levels of helping equip people for cultural transformation.
I understand you have the largest marketplace database than anyone else around the country. Is that true?
Well, I don't really know, but my guess would be it's certainly the largest devotional and on the marketplace theme.
Congratulations. You've led this movement, and we appreciate you for it. The next question is, you've had the chance to experience, or at least get to know about biblical entrepreneurship. Your thoughts on biblical entrepreneurship and why you believe that it's important for this movement.
Well, I believe that we're in a season where really entrepreneurs have to play the key role in influencing culture, because business is so influential in culture, because it is the power of business, and it affects all aspects of society. So it's really important for us to understand business from a biblical perspective, and then entrepreneurship from a biblical perspective. Because social entrepreneurship is really impacting culture in many different ways. And if we're going to influence culture, which we're really having, we've been losing culture for the last couple of decades significantly. Recent studies show 19% Christian biblical worldview. And so entrepreneurship is a very key role in shifting that. And I believe that the way we influence culture is through problem solving in business and societal problems. And entrepreneurs are who does that. So biblical entrepreneurship is very important to distinguish the difference between just entrepreneurship versus biblical entrepreneurship. Because let's face it, there is a huge difference. And if we do not understand that difference, then we're just going to create more and more people out there just like the world. That the focus is going to be making money only, and not understanding that the real reason we make money is to establish God's kingdom. Deuteronomy 8:28 talks about, He gives us the power to make wealth. So biblical entrepreneurship helps us understand the foundations, that we build expertise in making a business, making it successful. And so what biblical entrepreneurship course does is help people really get to the foundational level. And it's so important that they have that, because I run into people all the time that they might be successful in business, but they don't understand God's view of it and some of the uniquenesses that's different about entrepreneurship from a biblical perspective.
As you've been doing a series on change agents, and just as biblical entrepreneurs, others who have gone through our training around the country, around the world, hears this. My question to you is, why is it important for biblical entrepreneurs to engage in the change agent system, whether attending a retreat or even connecting with your resource center online?
Well, we formed the Change Agent Network, and you can go to becomeachangeagent.com for that. And we're partnering with you on some of these initiatives. And the reason is that, the online community is now allowing us to equip people in wonderful ways that we couldn't do 10 or 20 years ago. And so what we did was we felt like there was a need for people to have access to a lot of the interviews that we've done over the years, like Henry Blackaby and Ken Blanchard and Michael Pink in the sales area, and just we've got dozens and dozens of people like that on the Change Agent Network site, and newsletters, Q&A opportunities with leaders. It's an opportunity for people who have a vision to change culture, to get equipped, have an easy access point, And then it's like a learning center, you know. And with email the way it is with online training, where you can download MP3s when you're driving or whatever, it's a great tool. And so we believe that equipping is a very vital part for people to become change agents. The other aspect is networking. We've realized that it's not enough to just socialize on some of these social media sites. And so we created, within the context of the Change Agent Network, the ability to connect with other leaders, you know, connect with them at a very practical level. You can email them, you can be online with them, ask them questions. And there's not many opportunities where you get that level of leadership on a same website where you're interfacing with each other. And so twice a month we do a Q&A call with some of these leaders and myself, and so that people really, you know, I get all the time ask me, you know, is there a mentoring program? And you know, and I never could justify giving just my time to one or two people. This allows a collective mentoring process to take place.
Excellent. Thank you. Look forward to working with you.